Hello there! So today's video will be a thrift haul. Well, a mixture of a thrift haul and an antique store haul. Yeah, thought I'd just put them together because separately they're a little too little to put in separate videos. So yeah, I have all of my goodies sitting beside me so I won't forget. I was gonna make a list and then I forgot to make a list of all of the things that I wanted in this video. But I think I got everything, hopefully. So we'll start off with the antique stuff, mostly because it's like a little bit more small random things. One of them is like directly behind me, but you can't really see it that well. It is right there. It is a lamp, obviously, but it is from the 1930s. I'll show a close-up of it. It is stunning. I couldn't put it down when I saw it. Oh, there's Max. And I can't believe that it's, I don't know, I haven't seen anything that old in that perfect condition. It was rewired by the seller, and yeah, and it was $14 for a rewired 1930s lamp. So yeah, I can't believe that purchase happened, but I'm so pleased with that one. It is the most me lamp I think I've ever seen in my life. So I'm so happy that it's usable. And it just looks so pretty. It has more of a golden glow. This one gives more warmth to the room, and sometimes I'll just keep this one on by itself and it has a very calming effect. But yeah, that's the first thing. But I got two of these. These were really surprising to find. I don't know if you can see her, but this one's beautiful. And I have this set up on, usually it's like on there, like bloop, so. And then I think this is also her, which is really surprising. I usually never find two of the same person. I don't know what time period. These are obviously before the 20s. I had asked my mom, because and my sister, they're both very good at determining the eras based on the clothes. And they told me, but I forgot. I think I have a really old video on my Instagram of me looking through the box of these, and these were only $1 each. So I seen this maybe half a year ago, and I meant to grab her, but then I got distracted, and then I can't speak. I guess I forgot to go back for her. But then I guess it worked out because I found both of these together. I love this kind of stuff. I don't know if other people think collecting old photographs is creepy. I've seen that in comments from when my mom posts stuff on Facebook, but those are Facebook people, so I don't know if like people outside of Facebook think it's interesting. But yeah, I think another thing too is these things are kind of left to just either thrift stores or antique stores, and these were family members, so sometimes it makes me sad, and I'm like, I will take you home, you are now part of my family. And yeah, they're kind of sprinkled throughout my decor, because I have some over here, I have some on my dresser, and I don't know, there's just something comforting seeing them. Couple earrings. They're pretty simple. I'll show close-ups, but these are like little enamel, they're roses, and then I think the little white part's enamel. I am not sure because I just don't know. I don't know things when it comes to most things, but yeah, these are really pretty. And when I initially saw these ones, the shape, so it's a little rose, and then I can only imagine this is supposed to be leaves, but my brain, as soon as I saw these, I was like, they look like flies that are roses. And for some reason, that made me want them. I don't know, there's something about the leaves, the shape of them, I'm like, those are the wings and the, this is probably literally me, just literally me that thinks this. I'm friends with the antique owner. It's, how many times have I said literally in this video? It's down the street, just like, not even like a full block down the street. And these are the earrings that he was selling. And as I was at checkout, because he knows I'm obsessed with 80s earrings, 90s earrings, any earrings, to be honest. And he was like, there's some earrings over there that I'm selling. They're $1 a piece, but you can have some for 50 cents. And I was like, okay, I will go look. So yeah, it was $1 for both of these. So 50 cents per pair. I love befriending antique store owners and vendors because I'm friends with some of the vendors as well. I'm either friends with no one or I'm friends with old people, but you know what? I get discounts off of antiques, I guess. I feel like I'm forgetting something from the antique store. I just remembered because it's right in front of my face, but it's under stuff. I'll get that after. I am so pleased. It is just the most beautiful 90s kind of hat. Look at how beautiful that is. It's got these little flowers here, and it's a little big on me, so I do have to figure out a way to size it better for my head. When I first wore it out, I just stuffed some tissue on either side so it fit snug on my head. It worked, but then once I took the hat off, the tissue just flew down my head. So yeah, I need like a more permanent way to fix that, but I really like this. It's so 90s. It's like the perfect 90s for me. I really like pastel 90s stuff. I almost didn't buy it because when I asked, there was no price on it. And when I asked the owner what the price was, he contacted the seller, and the seller was like, oh, it's like, I think it was like $15, and I'm like, I like it, but I don't like it that much. I am cheap. The owner talked to the seller, and I'd walked away to go look at some stuff in the back of the store, and when I came back, he was like, okay, so how does 12 sound? So he bargained for me. Usually he always bargains for me when I ask for prices, or when I am already bargaining, he usually helps me even more so. It helps that I am a returning customer, and he always says that, and the fact that I'm a friend. See, it comes in handy. Everywhere I've lived, I've always befriended, even as a child, I always befriended the antique owners. The last thing of the antiques, and oh wait, no, there's one more thing. I will go grab it. I can't believe I almost forgot about it. Hello, can you see it? Probably not. So this is actually, the reason I probably forgot is I didn't buy it. This was a gift. So this is a tablecloth. I don't really have a table to be putting it on at the moment, but I have it just set out over here because it's so pretty. But I believe it's from the 50s just based on the colors. So I don't, there's just something about these colors. It reads 50s, but then it's just, these are just colors I love. It's this pink, man. It's such a good pink. And the fabric's really nice. I don't know what kind of fabric this is, but it feels really nice and high quality. Probably because it's old, so it's made differently than tablecloths are now. But this is beautiful. I'm excited to eventually have it out on something. I think my mom only got this for $7, oh, $7, and it doesn't have any stains on it. Like, it is a majority white, and the fact that there's no stains on it. I really looked at this. At first I thought there were stains on it because of the little pink dots. That's like an extra little decoration on the edges here. So I thought those, I was like, oh no, stains, but no, it's just part of the design. So yeah, this is really pretty. It just sits over here and looks pretty, which is kind of most of my things in my room. We will move on to the clothes from the thrift store, because I only found clothes at the thrift store. I tried to hold back because I gave myself a budget. A budget, is that it? I don't know. Basically, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna spend $20. I did pretty good. I spent $22 and I technically got 7 things. One of them I came home and tried on and I didn't really like, so I just gave it to my sister as like loungewear. Taking that shirt out, I guess I technically did spend $20. I will also be inserting a clip of, I tried taking some video of me at the thrift store, but I got distracted and I felt awkward because that was the first time I've ever done that. So enjoy that, and then we'll go right into me showing off the items, and then after that I will try on some of the outfits and yeah. Yes! Finally. Good. It doesn't look like there's too many people at all, actually. The music helps. Yes. And then our lesbian.
Wait, you still recording?
Yeah.
I thought you did too.
First thing is the thing I'm actually wearing. This shirt, can you see her? This shirt is really just, it's so soft. I don't know why it's so soft. But it's so soft. I just keep wanting to just pet my chest. But and this is like the two things that I'm so about is the pastel 90s stuff, and then the 80s just super colorful stuff. That's basically my two aesthetics. My third aesthetic is one I can never find, which is just 70s gunny sack dresses, because there's just none for fat people. they don't exist. I don't know if they ever existed or if they did and they're just gone. But yeah, the dream would be to own a gunny sack dress, but I don't think that'll happen. So the biggest thing I was looking for at the thrift store was I was basically like, if I can only find one thing, that's okay. I just need a white turtleneck. With a white turtleneck, that way I could wear so many of my favorite shirts still into the winter. Because the best thing about turtlenecks is the layering effect with them. I have so many button-ups, 80s and 90s button-ups, and they're all short sleeve, and I want to be able to continue wearing them into the winter because I just love them so much. Turtlenecks, just putting a turtleneck underneath those button-up shirts, and it's just instantly winterified. That's one of my favorite things. I've only started doing that since last year, and oh my goodness, it has changed the amount of outfits I can do. And it makes it so that your wardrobe isn't so separated. Cause I hated like switching out my stuff and being like, oh, I can't wear these shirts anymore until it's summer, and majority of the year is cold. So yeah, now I can still wear my favorite shirts as long as I have a turtleneck under it. A white turtleneck. What? And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any stains on it, at least not like really noticeable. And the funny thing is I was scouring the thrift store for this, and my mom had left for a bit, and then she came back, and as she came back, she casually was walking past a rack, and she was like, "Oh, Ashley, weren't you looking for something like this?" And then I was like, yes, I was. And I already looked through that area, so I don't know if the ladies at the thrift store like got new stuff and they were putting stuff on the shelves in the racks after I passed through. But oh my gosh, I'm so pleased with this, especially because a couple other things I got within this haul are gonna go perfectly with this. It will go on top of this. So I'm so excited. The reason I wanted white is I have a bunch of pastel stuff, and I wear more pastel in the summer, but I want to be able to wear it in the winter as well. But I didn't have a turtleneck to kind of really do that with. So yeah, this will help a lot. I get to be my pastel bitch in the winter. I'm so excited. So this one's more modern, and I didn't really care about that. I was just like, I just need a white one. So this one's just, you can tell it's like super modern because it doesn't even have a tag. It has like just the printed on type of thing. 100% cotton, that's good. It's on the thin side, but that's good for layering stuff. Max is sitting on my pile of stuff. This thrift store doesn't really put out stuff pre-season like a lot of other thrift stores and then Salvation Armies and stuff like that. Usually it's best to look for, like, if you want summer stuff, look in the winter. If you want, you know, winter stuff, look in the summer. And that usually works. For this particular local thrift store, when I came in and I was like, where are the turtlenecks? I was at first like, wow, I'm just not gonna get any turtlenecks. And the sole purpose of going was to get stuff for the winter. There's only two things that aren't necessarily for the winter, which was this, and then another thing I will be showing at the very end, because it is the thing I'm most excited about. I found this turtleneck, and this one doesn't have a tag, so I really don't know if this is modern or not, but this one is just a really good, I love the colors in this one. This one's super fall. I really like this one for the fall. And my favorite thing about it is the fact that I only noticed it when I came home, but there's this like maroonish color in here, but then there's also this really pretty blue color. And I was immediately excited about the makeup possibilities for to go with this, because I love wearing blue eyeshadow and then red lips. it's a look that's just, people love to give crap to the blue eyeshadow, and then I don't know what it is. Blue eyeshadow is where it's at. I'm wearing yellow today, but if I could, I'd wear blue every single day, and that's a problem maybe, but blue eyeshadow, man. If you're scared to wear it, just please wear it. It's so fun to wear, especially color combinations with the lip. My favorite is the blue and then purple lip. Pretty sure that's my picture on here. This one, perfect basic. I think I have a cardigan situation that's similar colored tones to this that I probably might put over that. Oh, now you can see my pile accumulating in the background. So these two things, oh my god, I lost my shit in the thrift store. There's this old lady lingering behind the rack I was at, and I think she was smiling because I talk to myself when I'm shopping. Like, if I'm shopping alone, I am talking to myself. So when I saw these, I was like, oh my god, these are so cute. And then I kept going through the rack, and then I found something else that had like a similar vibe, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. And the colors, man, the colors. These are my favorite colors. I found something else that was also my favorite blue color, but I didn't get it because I felt like the cut wouldn't look good on me. But yeah, so first off, we'll start with this pink one. This pink is perfection, can you see? But look at that. Look at it. Do you see it? Look at the, it's so pretty. I still can't get over how pretty this is. And once again, turtleneck under this, man, and it's just, this is so pretty, and in the most 90s mom thing ever, which is completely my aesthetic. Like, I'm either a kindergarten teacher from the 80s or I am a 90s mom who like knits, even though I do not know how to knit, but maybe in the 90s I would have. But yeah, it's beautiful. And then I really love how the back has that design instead. Like, you would expect it to be just plain, just flat, but no, they said, here's some extra design for you. I got so happy seeing this. Like, I don't know, something about, it's the color too. Maybe if it was like in a red or some other color, I'd still be excited about it, but it's the pink that really does it for me. And it fits me really great. You will see in the try on of this video, and I love her. And next you will see something that kind of has a similar vibe to it, and the shape is really different. I will show you. I told my sister I just so desperately wanted yellow in my wardrobe. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. My favorite colors are pink, yellow, and like a bluish color. Not necessarily the color of Koya, more on the baby blue side, but my goodness, I almost levitated when I saw this. Not only the color, but look at the color. It's like the same color as my cabinet, but it somehow gets better. So it's like this knit. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm just gonna, do you see? And I don't have any V-necks. Something about the shape of it, and the arms go down pretty long as well. It's super flattering. Usually I stay away from V-necks. I don't know, usually I just don't like how they look on me, but I think it's because more modern V-necks go up, like they start here and they're more deep and plunging, but this one is more on the wide, like it comes from here and then it goes in, so it's just much more pretty than like that 2000s. Max is stepping on my other shirt, so, but yeah. Here's one thing. Max keeps sitting on it, so it keeps getting fur. I got so excited seeing this. I don't know if you'll be able to see, you see the sheen to her? So it's this beautiful purple velvet, and the sleeves. The sleeves, oh my god, the sleeves. I will show you the sleeves so you will understand. So it has the little buttons, and it's so beautiful, and so it's hard to see, but those are like little cutouts. So in the light, yeah, you can see it. So yeah, in the light, it's fucking stunning. It's like almost a stained glass effect for your shirt. But yeah, it has it all through the back. The whole back has it. Whoop. And then it has it in the arms as well. It's just so beautiful. And then the other thing, when I got this and I was looking at the tag, my sister always looks at the tags. I come home and I'm like, oh, I'm so surprised that this has this in it. So I was expecting this to be full rayon, but no, it has 18% silk in it. Silk. Now this just looks black, but this is a beautiful purple. Can you see the sheen? The thing is so fun. I really love this. It is covered in Max Fur at the moment though. To anyone else, this might be too grandma-y, but I love the grandma pastel aesthetic, man. So yeah, here she is. Once it's on, it'll be easier to kind of see how beautiful it is. But look at her! It has this little lace built in. It actually looks really pretty. It's a little stiff, so it doesn't like scratch you. It has these gold little buttons, but here's the thing. Look at these sleeves. Look at them. So they're like double layered, and they just sit so pretty. I came home and my sister's like, oh, I love the sleeves. I love how they're double. And I was like, what? I was so overwhelmed in the thrift store because it was my first time being there since quarantine. And just, yeah, so I haven't been there since March. I was just overwhelmed because the thrift store moved everything too. So I came home and I just kept finding like all these extra things about the things I picked up. These sleeves are gorgeous and they're so flattering on a big bitch. Like my arms are usually a spot where I'm a little like self-conscious about. Not so much anymore, but it used to be worse. But these are so pretty. It just makes your arms look so pretty. I don't know how else to explain it, other than you just seeing what it looks like on, but it's the most 90s thing, and I love her so much. This dress makes me feel pretty. I love it so much. So that is the end of this video. I know I rambled a lot. That's kind of how I live my life. I'm constantly rambling. And you can see Max just hanging out in the pile of clothes. This should have been expected. So I hope this was somewhat enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and bye.